Hi everyone, and welcome to another Pick a Card reading. Today we are looking at your career and finances, and I'm doing something a little different, something I don't normally do. We're doing a Celtic Cross reading, and I also have a rune card that I'll be dealing for each of you. Now we have 3 piles today, and before we get into your selection, just a reminder, the timestamps are in the description box as well as the comment section. See you at your pile. Here they are. Hi there, Pile 1, and we are looking at your career and finances. What's the situation right now for you, and what's coming up ahead? Okay, I am using a Celtic Cross tarot read today, just doing a little something different, as I mentioned in the introduction. We also have a rune card that I've dealt for you guys to get a bit of the general energy of what's around you right now in terms of your career and finances. So you guys got the rune Fehu, and I'm sorry if I'm still not pronouncing some of these right, guys. Possessions won or earned income, luck, abundance, financial strength in the present or near future. So that is really fantastic, guys. That is the kind of energy I was hoping to get in this reading. And of course, we're talking about career and finances, and your card is specifically relating to that. So that's fantastic. Now, getting into your Celtic Cross. Now, I hope that this makes sense for you guys. I know not everybody knows about the Celtic Cross tarot reads, or even if you do, perhaps you're not aware of, all the separate little subcategories and things that we're doing here. So I'm going to try and explain as I go, and I have numbered, as you can see, all these cards so you know which one we're looking at first, and then you know the next card that we're going to. So hopefully that makes sense for you guys in visual terms, okay? So we're starting off with card number 1, okay, and that is your present energy, and that is reflective also of your Fehu card. And we have the 4 of Wands. This is fantastic. So right now you may be in a period of celebration, for something good that's happened. You may be feeling very secure right now. You may even be in the process of buying a home, or maybe you've just bought a home, or maybe just the environment that you're in right now, or the energy that is around you right now is feeling very homely. Or for some of you, even maybe you are, in a place, you've just bought a place and it really does feel like home. Or you've returned home, even for some of you. But there is definite feelings of safety and security here, which is really great. So that is perfect for your guys' present energy. I'm really happy for you, because that's such a positive energy. And now we have the 7 of Cups in your challenges, so the challenge that you may be facing right now, okay? And with the 7 of Cups, Spirit immediately wanted me to say not all that glitters is gold. So I will say, and it's funny, I was listening to a tarot reading myself yesterday, for me, by one of the other YouTube readers, and by the way, her name is now I have to remember, oh gosh, I'm trying to think of the name of the tarot channel, guys. The White Feather Tarot. Okay, so check out her channel if you wish to, because she's really great. But so yes, I was listening to the White Feather Tarot, and she did mention in my particular pile that I picked about how good things are going to happen, which I really hope that they do. But the main message being that once you get into this energy, you know, you've got to be really careful how you utilize that energy. And, you know, I think for you guys, perhaps, you know, you are coming into a period where you're so excited about everything, and maybe this celebration, you know, really has you high vibed, and, you know, there's a lot of things going on, and so you're following that energy, and you're just up there going, sure, let's do this, 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 and this. Don't be too eager to jump into things, you know, without, you know, thinking about them first, you know, what's the right decision, what's the right, because you may have some opportunities in front of you right now that are following along in this energy, right, that's coming because of this energy, or as a part of this energy. So, you know, there's other options here for you that are in your energy, but you've just got to be really careful, because not everything is, you know, maybe the best choice. Not everything is, you know, going to lead you to the things that you want, or where you need to be. So I think it's just a bit of a situation, I feel like, where it's like you just need to kind of calm down that energy a little bit, enough to go, whew, okay, we've had the celebration, we've had that moment of, you know, excitement, and now we're going to calm down, and we're going to think about this logically, rationally, and we're going to act with care, and so on and so forth, and treat this blessing, because I feel like it is a blessing for you guys, you know, with care and love, proceeding forwards, right? And, you know, this can be the Dreams and Illusion card as well. So maybe, you know, as I said, I don't want to say that head up in the clouds necessarily kind of energy, but, you know, it's just about being a bit more grounded, I think, in the present moment, whilst all this excitement and all this good energy is happening, so that you can see, you know, what is real and what's not, you know, what's illusion and what's, you know, the good for you, right, out of all of this. So moving on to the card there on the left, the Three of Cups, that is your past energy, okay? So for this energy, sorry guys, I had to pause that for a moment. So for your past energy, you've got the Three of Cups, and again, that can talk about celebration. And this could have even been like some kind of third-party situation in terms of maybe there were three people involved, there was a three-part situation, something like that. But this could even involve like a soul tribe scenario, you know, maybe you're celebrating with, you know, those that you're really close to, those that you love. There's been some kind of celebration here that has happened even in the past energy as well. So either, like, let me explain this. So either what I'm talking about has already happened, and now it's like a continuation on from that. So that Four of Wands, it's sort of like, it's like that thing where, you know, we were talking about a house, for instance, right? So you may say, we've closed on the house, right? We say, for instance, you went to an auction, right? And they say, you've got the house, and you're all excited and you're celebrating and everything, but you've yet to, you know, have the finances officially go through and all that sort of stuff, you know what I'm saying? And maybe even officially sign the papers and things. So I feel like the past energies could have been like, okay, there's excitement, something's happened, and maybe you got news of it, you got wind of it, and this is the beginnings, this is the start of something, and now you're actually in that period of reaping those rewards. Does that make sense? And if this is in terms of a house, I just keep hearing, like, I just keep feeling that energy of a house, then, you know, maybe this is the stage, finally now you've moved in, you know what I'm saying, and you're reaping the benefits officially now from it, with the great, you know, new vibe that the house is giving you, the space, whatever it was that you wanted out of the house, the location, you know, those kinds of things. If this is a house, if, you know, you're not resonating with that at all, guys, don't worry, it doesn't have to be your message. But if that does resonate for someone out there, in general, all I'm saying is, you know, it feels like there was a start period where it was like, okay, we've got some good news, we can, you know, sort of get excited, we can start to, you know, oh, this is, you know, this energy's building up now. But I feel like now you're in that period where it's like you've started, you know, reaping some of that reward, and it's sort of like becoming more clear that, you know, this is actually happening and there's more to celebrate. Does that make sense? I hope so. In the general future, we have the card of Judgment. Okay, so we're looking at the 4th card now, and so this is you feeling really free and liberated. Okay, so perhaps, you know, beforehand the environment that you're in wasn't suited to you, or your energy wasn't feeling high vibed, maybe you were in a lower energy. There's something now about feeling free. If this is in terms of finances, you know, I see you guys perhaps, you know, having that sense of now, you know, I can be a little bit more freer with my spendings, or I can live a little more, I can do a bit more of this and the things that I love, I can invest in this a bit more. You know, for instance, if, you know, you had a lot of side projects, or there was a hobby you wanted to start up, but you thought, you know, can I really afford to do this? For instance, if you wanted to learn to play an instrument, you know, it's not easy for everyone to just go off to the music store and buy a guitar, you know what I'm saying? And maybe now you're realizing, I have the funds for this, I can go do this. You know, in terms of Pentacles, you know, we've got 2 Pentacle cards. There's not a whole heap of Pentacle cards, but, you know, I still feel like, you know, finance-wise, this can be some form of freedom coming to you. But I think it's more based off of something tangible, I think, that you've gotten yourself, for yourself. And now you're in that energy, you know, of some form of security in a physical sense as well as an energetic sense, that's affecting your finances in a positive way. Does that make sense, guys? Now, of course, if this is career we're talking about here, you know, you could have moved into a more stable position job-wise. So that 4 of Wands could also be talking about perhaps, you know, maybe you're in a much more stable position in your job. Maybe you've moved to another company even, or this could have even been relocation in terms of, you know, perhaps moving for a new job or something like that, that's allowed you to have the lifestyle you want, it's allowed you to, you know, do more things. And this could also be, you know, even maybe yeah, I mean, we don't have the 3 of Pentacles, but I'm kind of getting that energy, and like I said, I read these cards intuitively, guys. So with the 3 of Cups, I'm kind of getting, you know, there's 3 of you celebrating, but it's not just like, we're happy for you, you know what I mean? Like the other 2 people, I kind of feel like it's all like together. This won't resonate for everybody. Again, it's a general reading, guys, so you know, you have to take what resonates for you. But for some of you, I feel like this could have been like a joint effort. And so and I just heard, if it is in terms of sort of like a house scenario, then it's like a family celebrating perhaps, you know what I mean? Or if it's in terms of a job or something like that, then, you know, maybe you've partnered up with people and you've come together to do something, and there's celebration around that. You know, it could be together as a team or something, you know. Now we have the Ace of Swords, that's card number 5 there. And that is in the position of your current foundation, the foundation of all of this, right? And that is the Ace of Swords. So I do think that, you know, there was maybe some good news that came in that could have started off this 3 of Cups and then went to the 4 of Wands, you know, sort of in succession there. And this built up, you know, the energy sort of built up along the way. This, you know, could also be just an idea that's come to you, and now all of a sudden, like, you know, finally this idea is coming to life. You know, this could have been a business idea, this could have been, you know, something in terms of how to better manage your finances, or, you know, I've come up with an idea how to make more money, something like that. That doesn't have to be, you know, your day job, but maybe there's some other way that you've come up with to increase your finances. You know, and this so this is new energy. This is brand new, fresh energy. So I think, you know, there is something positive about what this is all based on right now, and this is why this energy, I feel like, is rising and it's growing gradually, right? And this could have been communication that came in for you. So for instance, this could have been the offer to relocate. This could have been the offer of a new job, something like that for you guys. But there's some sort of new energy here that's happened that's a part of your foundation. It's fresh, it's new, you know, and I think it's got a lot going for it to help you build up over the years. And I just was called to say years. So this could be long-term stability, and that's great, because in that bottom card there, we have the Knight of Pentacles, our 6th card, and that is your immediate future. So, you know, I feel like this is long-term stability. I feel like whatever you've got here is going to provide for the long term, and this may be slow moving, but don't underestimate that for less than. Does that make sense? So for instance, I'll use the example of, if you've, say for instance, someone said to you, I can give you $1 million right now for you to do whatever you want with, and you can go, wow, $1 million, that's fantastic, I would love $1 million, right? But then someone else could come through and they say, I can still offer you $1 million, but I'm going to give it to you in installments so that it lasts you the long term, you know, so that you're not tempted to maybe, you know, fritter it away, or, you know, use all of it all in the one go. And this will help stabilize you for the long term. So this is going to help, you know, in increments. So like I said, this very well could be something that you guys, an idea that you guys have taken on, or that you're moving ahead with, that's gradually growing and growing for you. This could be a business idea. This could be another idea, as I said, a way for you guys to make money somehow, okay? Stabilize yourselves, all right? Now we have the World card in terms of the energy of the self. So that's great. So there's some kind of accomplishment, achievement that you've made here, okay? And this is why there's all this celebration. So there's something here that you guys have done that you're feeling pretty proud of right now, I'm gonna say. So congratulations, that's really, really great. Excuse me. Something has come full circle, because that's what we talk about with the world, right? Something has come full circle. Now, I did talk about relocation as well, and we do have the world. So maybe you had to travel for work. Maybe this is, you know, something new that you're doing, and it's a whole new experience. Maybe even this is something that you're taking out to the world. So it's something that, you know, maybe you've started up online business or something, or you're, you know, just getting your stuff out there to the world. But I feel like this is some kind of, something's come full circle for you. So, you know, this could be some kind of cycle that's come full circle for you. So, you know, this makes me think a little bit of the Wheel of Fortune, you know. So maybe if prior to all this energy, you know, things weren't maybe at its best, you know, you weren't feeling as energetic, maybe there was even a situation of lack in some form, and, you know, you've come to the end of that cycle, and now you're starting to reap the rewards of what it's like to, you know, have the wheel turn and be at the top of the wheel. So there is something here about an accomplishment, an achievement that you guys have made, and, you know, I congratulate you on that. Now, so I think you're feeling very accomplished and proud of yourself, and you should be. I'm proud of you guys too. So we have the Ace of Wands there, and that is the energy of, sorry guys, so the Ace of Wands is the 8th card, is it? Yep, so the 8th card, sorry guys. I'm actually looking at these cards before I put the numbers on them. You'll see the numbers when you watch my video, but I don't see them so at this moment. So I had to sort of quickly figure that out. Yes, so the 8th card, guys. So that's the Ace of Wands. So this is the energy right now that's in your energy field. So it's the external influences right now for you, okay? And this is the Ace of Wands. So again, this new, fresh energy. There's a lot of inspiration around you right now. So if you get inspired to do anything, take that energy, utilize it, because it is around you right now in huge amounts, I feel. You know, there's endless bouts of this energy for your taking. So, you know, you may be coming up with new ideas to even further, you know, push yourself forward with, you know, what it is you're doing here in terms of career, in terms of finances. You know, this could be something creative as well. Of course, the Ace of Wands can talk about creativity. So this may be something creative that you're doing as well. Like I said, maybe you've started a side project, you know, to try and figure out, you know, getting yourself a little bit more money on the side. Or this could be something creative you do in general in terms of your career. But it's something that, you know, is definitely a fresh, new, positive energy for you guys to utilize right now. And so that is all around you. Make use of that the most that you can. You know, get it before it's gone. Not saying it necessarily will go, guys, but, you know, that saying, just get in there, utilize that energy while it's there, and make the most of it, guys. That's what I can say to you for that. Now, for the hopes and fears, that's card number 9, we have the 10 of Swords. So this can talk about an ending to something, even a little bit of trickery, lies, betrayal, that kind of thing. So maybe you guys sort of, I mean, obviously we'll take this as a fear. You guys may be fearing that things will come to an end, that this energy will come to a halt, that maybe, you know, this won't be long-term stability for you. And, you know, like I've already said, guys, I do feel that energy that it will be long-term for you. So whatever this is, I feel like it's going to last you for a while. It's not going to be something that comes quickly and then, you know, seconds later it's gone. And that does bring me back to the analogy that I spoke about with the you know, the energy of, like, say if someone, you know, gave you $1 million, right, and you frittered it all away, you just wasted it all away in, you know, the space of a few months or something, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, as opposed to, you know, having that in, you know, having that last you for, you know, years to come. And I think this is just a fear, guys, okay? Don't read into that. Again, it's sword energy. We have to remember this, right? So that is a lot to do with the mind. So you may be fearing this right now, but I feel like this is a fear that's not going to come to fruition. I do feel like, you know, this is just a bit of a moment where you may be doubting. But try not to do that. Try not to succumb to those kinds of energies. There may have been a situation maybe in your, you know, history, you know, like, so not maybe the recent past, but maybe, you know, quite some time ago or something like that, where you were betrayed, there was a betrayal, or maybe something abruptly came to an end, or something was ripped out from underneath you. I know, guys, I've been through stuff like that a lot. And it can put that fear into you for the next situation that you know, are faced with. And as much as you want to stay positive, sometimes it's hard. And you think, what if this comes to an end? What if this happens? What if that happens? But there's a lot of what ifs, you know. And if we stayed in that energy of all the what ifs, you know, we're not in the present moment. We're not utilizing this wonderful Ace of Wands energy that you have right now, you know. So don't feed into that fear, is all I can say to you guys, okay? Because I feel like all of this wonderful energy is very positive, and I do feel like it's going to be a long term, okay? So your final outcome card, and this just proves it, is the Queen of Pentacles. So again, not gender specific, guys. I always go to say Pacific. It's really ridiculous. Specific, guys, okay? So this is someone who is secure in themselves, okay? Look at her. She's sitting on the throne. She's got her pentacle. She's happy, right? She's safe in the knowing that she has what she needs to support herself, to do what she needs to do, and probably more than, right? She is the Queen of Pentacles. So this is something that is really, really good for you guys, you know, as the outcome card. So again, that dispels that fear of that 10 of swords, doesn't it? Because that lets you know that that's your final outcome. You feeling secure, you feeling safe in your career or in your finances, or both, right? Because if we have a flourishing career, obviously you would assume the finances are following in that, right? So, you know, this all in all, guys, is a very, very good positive energy. And I feel like you guys should be very proud of yourselves. You've obviously achieved something really great here. Whatever that is for you, like I said, this is a general reading. I can't go into too many specifics. You will know, right? But this is all positive energy. I'm very happy for you guys. Enjoy it, okay? Enjoy it and make it last the long term. This is long-term stability. This is long-term financial success for you guys. Whatever this is for you, right? Take what resonates. This is going to really make you guys feel free again. Okay, this is, I'm looking at that Judgment card again. This is going to make you guys feel free, finally able to live the life the way that you want, finally able to do the things that you've wanted to do, feeling accomplished, feeling good about yourself and about the choices you've made, about the steps you've taken to get here, to do what you're doing. Well done, guys. Fantastic news. All the best, and I will hopefully see you on the next reading. This was your reading. If you do like my channel, my energy, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that, guys. And if you know, you would like to leave a comment, whether this resonated or you'd like to say hello, whatever you would like to do, I would appreciate that as well. Take care, guys, and hopefully I'll see you on the next reading. Bye. Hi guys, and welcome to your reading pile number 2. So we are doing a Celtic Cross reading today. I felt called to do that, so I don't normally do them, but I thought why not. And we also have a rune card today that I've drawn, which is a resemblance of your main energies. Okay, so that is something there for you as well. So we're going to get into your rune card first, and then I'm going to talk about the tarot that I have drawn for you. So let's take a look here. So we have the card Othala. Now, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, guys. I'm really sorry if I'm not. I'm still trying to learn how to pronounce these properly. So we have inherited property or possessions, a house, a home, what is truly important to one, group order and group prosperity. So I have labeled the cards, guys, from 1 to 9. So, sorry, I think it's 10 cards. I can't see the numbers, guys. I've obviously added this in afterwards, so that's why I'm saying. But this hopefully will allow you guys to follow along with me in an easy manner. Okay, so we're starting off with the card in position number 1. Okay, and that is your present energy. So that is the 9 of Cups, and I think that goes well with your Othala card. So so you may have recently or currently just achieved something. This can be the wish fulfillment card as well. So maybe you have achieved your goals, you've got the thing that you wanted to get, whether that is in terms, and we're talking about career and finances here, so this could be in terms of your finances. They may be a lot better now, but also this can be in terms of career. So maybe you got the job that you really wanted, and maybe all the perks that came along with it as well. This can also be, for me, it's recognition as well. So maybe you're finally being recognized for your achievements. Maybe you've been doing things and feeling like you haven't sort of had anyone say good job or well done. Maybe you're getting that now finally, or people are starting to realize what you've actually achieved in your lifetime even, and they're saying, oh, you've done quite a bit, you've done this, you've done that. Maybe it's just again, that recognition within your job, or as I said, in general, right, with others. And I think you're feeling quite proud right now. Now we have the Seven of Swords as card number 2. Now this is talking about a challenge for you guys. And so there's 2 things I'll say here so that I can obviously get around to everybody in their situations as much as I can. Possible 3, okay, because this is a general reading, so just take what resonates, guys. But there's could be some trickery or deception going on here. So maybe somebody tried to get away with something here. Now you guys are going to know I'm not necessarily getting that this is your energy, but if, you know, take what resonates, right? But I'm sort of getting this could be somebody else's energy. But I feel like somebody may have tried to get away with something, you know, thought they were being smart about it, thought nobody could tell, no one could see. But, you know, the truth always comes out in the end. And I feel like, you know, if they have tried to do something, and this may be a challenge that you're dealing with, that they've left a trail. Trust me, they've left a trail, and they will be found out. Things will come back to the person that, you know, has done this trickery, this theft, right? So, you know, I don't even feel necessarily that this energy is anything too much to worry about. I will go into some of the other cards I'm looking at here, but this being sort of, you know, related to what's going on in the present, I just feel like, you know, it's making me think of, I'm going to tell this story. So my late father, who obviously has passed on, he was an electrician, and he was telling me once about a prank that he made at a factory he used to do electrical work for, because he was a commercial electrician. And he'd done this great prank, and he said it was all well and good, and he said, but I got found out because he left his pliers behind. And my dad would write his initials on every piece of equipment that he owned, including pliers and screwdrivers and all that. So he left them behind, and of course everyone was able to see that, oh, this is who did this. So yeah, he was found out pretty quickly from that. Yeah, so it's that kind of thing. I think this person, you know, will be held accountable at the end of the day. So, you know, if somebody is trying to knock you off your pedestal, if somebody's trying to, you know, cheat you out of what, you know, you've achieved or the recognition that you deserve, I wouldn't worry about that, guys, because I don't think that that's going to happen. You know, by all means they can try, and, you know, even if they succeed initially, seemingly, right, it's all going to fall apart, I think, at the end, and the truth will come out. So I wouldn't worry about that, guys. But also, too, this can be about you needing to be more strategic in what you're doing. So maybe, you know, if there's more goals and, you know, achievements that you wish to gain, okay, you may need to sort of think about what's really important for you and focus your attention on what's going to get you closer to where you want to be, right? So instead of maybe, you know, you might sort of sit down and have a think about it and say, okay, you know, and this could be too in terms of not trying to take a shortcut to getting the thing that you want to achieve. So I know sometimes, you know, we want something really, really bad that we think, you know, or maybe if I, you know, take this shortcut, or if I do it this way, or no one will notice if I just, you know, slip past and do this, or I do that, you know, and you may well get to that goal, but, you know, is it in an honorable way, you know, and did it really get you what you wanted at the end of the day? And I think, you know, it's important at the moment to sit down and think about what those goals are that you have, if you've not achieved them yet, if there's still something that you're obtaining, that you're heading towards, if you're in that energy of, you know, I can feel, what's that saying? I don't know, guys. It's like, I can almost touch it, right? It's like you can almost touch it. I think there was a phrase or a saying around that. I can't remember. But it's like you can almost touch it, right? Like it's so close, I can almost touch it. Yeah, I think that's it. Anyways, and that, you know, may well be. But don't cheat yourself out of, you know, all the success and the wonderful things that you can have by trying to, you know, take a shortcut or to get there quicker than what's, you know, natural, if you will, and just by going with the flow and working with the universe and so on and so forth. Sorry. So that could be something that you're dealing with right now as well as a challenge for you guys. Okay. Now, on the left here, we do have, that is card number 3, guys, the 10 of Swords. So you may have dealt, this is your past energy, sorry guys. So you may have dealt with some kind of betrayal or an abrupt ending to something. So if you're relating to that theckery, if you're relating to that theft and trickery, if you're relating to that energy, then, you know, this, you know, you're fearing this happening again, or this may be something that you may be faced with again. You know, I've got to be honest here, guys, you know, for some of you, you may be facing this again, but trust me, unlike the last time, you know, because obviously we can see here on this card, you know, the swords are all in his back, there's even one in his ear. This guy did not survive, right? So this was an ending to things. But trust me, this time, if it happens again, if you feel like this is happening again, if you're resonating with this being that, you know, possible challenge right now in your present energy, you know, this person will get found out. They're leaving a trail. They've already left the trail. Okay, it's just a matter of someone going, oh look, there's a trail to, you know, what this person may have done, or it doesn't have to be a person. Do you know what I mean? It can just be the energy. So it could be a situation that ends up sort of working out like it's sort of done you wrong, but there's going to be sort of the truth will come out, right? And as they say, the truth sets you free, right? So that is not going to affect you guys. I really don't feel like it is. Not like the last time. If you guys are resonating with being through that energy and having had that really affect you, it's not going to do that this time. And I still feel like you're going to achieve your goals. You're going to get to what you want to get and where you want to be, right? So now we have on the right hand side card number 4. This is your general sort of future, and we have the 6 of Pentacles. So obviously I'm going to say here, guys, you did get to achieve what you wanted to achieve, okay, because you are now in a position where you can be of assistance to others with, you know, what you've gained. Now this can be in different ways, guys. This can be in the material sense. So maybe you are in a position high up, you know, position in your career, or you know, if you run a business, this business is really flourishing for you, and maybe you're able to help out others. I just kind of got the sense that maybe you're able to hire people. You're helping out people that are struggling to get jobs. Maybe you're hiring people that, you know, need jobs really badly, and maybe don't have the experience, or they don't have you know, recent job, you know, activity and all those kinds of things. But also too, you could be being charitable, you know, in many different ways, and you could be helping out people financially as well, being in that position where it's like, I have enough for me and I have enough to give out to others as well. So that could be something happening here, guys. But also too, this could be in terms of your wisdom and experience. So maybe if this is in a job sense, you know, maybe your wisdom and experience can be passed down to others. This is what I've learned in the industry. This is what I've learned in life. This is, you know, something that you're being able to offer to others. And so then if we go to the card at the top, the Page of Cups, that is your 5th card, and this is the energy of the Page of Cups. So there's excuse me, guys, sorry. It is I'm outside, guys, and it is starting to spit with a little bit of rain. So I'm just wondering, do I continue the reading, or do I try and run for some shelter right now? I'm just debating whether to pause your reading or to continue on. I might pause it, guys. I'm very sorry. I'll be back with you in just a moment. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So yeah. The rain today, guys, is I don't know, it wasn't going to rain, and then now it's now it looks like it is. So well, I mean, it is raining, but you know, I'm just trying to figure out how much. So I've decided to stay. I was going to go for cover, but I just don't want to get to the point where it's too noisy for you guys, because I am outside. So that is that. So with the Page of Cups, guys, there could be a new idea or opportunity that's coming to you, and it could be out of the blue. I feel like, you know, there's a lot of energy coming to you right now, and this is your current foundation. Sorry guys, I got interrupted with the rain. But this is the foundation that you're working off of right now. This is the energy, okay? So there's a lot of creativity around you right now, a lot of possible opportunities for you to find new ideas, to make the most of, you know, what you have right now, and to help you possibly create, you know, further steps getting towards this goal that you have, this achievement, this thing that you want to achieve, right guys, if it's not already in your energy. So, you know, be open-minded here to anything that can happen. We've got a fish popping out of a cup there. I mean, you know, the guy wasn't expecting that, let's say. So, you know, there could be some unexpected things on the horizon in a positive sense. Make use of that if it does pop up, you know, and, you know, just, you know, roll with it, really, I feel like. You know, I think a lot of times, you know, things happen for us in the best ways when we can utilize, you know, the present moment, and really take that energy that's around us and, you know, help us to move forward, you know, and not just ignoring, you know, something that pops up and goes, oh, I'll come back, it'll still be there later, you know. Sometimes it's not, you know, and we do need to grab things when they pop up at that moment. And maybe, you know, sometimes that can be a little bit sort of, you know, throwing you for a loop, but, you know, the best thing to do, it really, I can tell you guys right now, is if that energy comes in, if that opportunity comes in, take it, grab it with both hands, guys, and just go for it. So yeah. So now guys, of course, we did have your card, your rune was Othala. So we're talking about also two possibly inherited property or possessions. Now I do want to say, just mentioning before about the theft and trickery card, guys, just sorry, we're taking a step back. Now you may feel like maybe, you know, there may be a bit of a situation right now where you're struggling with, you know, this is not going to resonate for everybody, but if you're struggling with a property right now, maybe somebody else, you know, like it's an inherited property with multiple people involved, or some kind of possession that you have inherited, right? It doesn't have to be a house or a home. And maybe, you know, there's a bit of arguments going on about it, or maybe, you know, seemingly everything's fine, but maybe somebody's trying to get away with something on the side. But I do feel like you guys are going to end up okay, all right, with this situation. So if you feel like there is some theft or trickery going on around something that you feel belongs to you, or is partially, you know, yours, in terms of, you know, if something was divvied up or whatever the situation was, maybe that was some finances as well even, you guys are going to have your part, okay? You're going to get your part. Even if it doesn't happen first off, if there is something that goes down, you know, like I said, guys, you know, they've left a trail. The trail will be found, and you guys will get what is yours, okay? So, right. Okay. So, now we're on this energy down at the bottom. Card number 6, okay? So card number 6, this is the 8 of Cups, and this is in the immediate future, okay? This is the immediate future energy, and this is the card of walking away from something that is not serving you. So for some of you guys, you know, in order to get what you want, in order to do you know, get to your goals and have those achievements, you need to, you know, go on a journey here. And, you know, for some of you, this could be more of a symbolic journey, but I feel like, you know, for a lot of you too, this could be a physical journey, in which case you have to travel somewhere, or you're literally leaving a situation behind. You're walking away of, moving away from that which does not serve you anymore. And if, you know, you are dealing with someone, you know, in terms of maybe that past energy of betrayal, or, you know, some kind of theft or trickery, some of you, you know, maybe are just saying, you know what, I'm just going to walk away. Okay. Now, if that is the case for you guys, for some of you, I do feel like, and that's relating to something that was owed to you, something that belongs to you in terms of inheritance or something along those lines, that will still be yours. Even if you say, okay, you know what, I put my hands up and I walk away. Maybe you leave that physical thing behind, whatever it is. But I feel like the universe will find a way to return that to you. All right? What is yours is not lost. What is yours, okay? So the universe will find another way to gift that to you. So for instance, if it was money, there's been some theft and trickery, someone's, you know, taken off with more than their share, right? And you're sitting there going, well, I've only got half of, you know, the coin that I was supposed to have. You know, there will be other situations in the future where, you know, the universe will step in to return that money to you, because what is yours, right? And if that was destined to be your money, then that will be your money. So you, for instance, you may, you know, win the lottery, for an example, right? Obviously, that's a bit of an extreme example, but, you know, it could very well happen, you know, you don't know. Or maybe you get that better paying job, or maybe, you know, something else happens, all right, to give you what is yours, right? Okay. So yeah, like I said, you guys may be walking away, and, you know, we do talk about with this card sort of walking off to find that missing cup. So, you know, for some of you guys, you know, you may feel like something's missing, and this may be the thing that you're wanting to achieve, you know. So, for instance, you know, maybe you feel like, you know, I've done this, and this in my life, and I'm proud of that, it's really great, but, you know, I still don't feel, you know, fully satisfied. And on a soul level, maybe you're looking for something else. There's something else out there that, you know, can make you feel maybe more whole within yourself, or, you know, this could be even, you know, going after some kind of a life purpose. Like I said here, you know, for that general future, you're going to be in a position where you're able to help out others. So, for instance, if you're a bit of a, you know, philanthropist. Geez, I cannot talk today, guys. I don't know what is wrong with me. Normally when things like this happen, I will say sometimes to you guys, you know, maybe people need to work on their throat chakra or something, but I feel like today it's just me. I just don't know what it is, but I am stumbling today, guys. Sorry about that. So, a philanthropist, right? I can speak English, I can. But yeah, so maybe if that's something that you're really interested in, you know, that's what's going to satisfy your needs, you know, and that bit that maybe you feel is missing, you know, being able to help out with charities. Maybe you want to volunteer, whatever it is, guys. There's something, you know, I feel like that you're going or working towards, that is going to give you that fulfillment that, you know, sort of, I just heard lasts a lifetime. So for some of you, this is something where, you know, this is really on a deep soul level, that it's like, yes, you know, I'm content now that I have this as a part of my life, or a part of me, right? A part of who I am. So in the energy of the self, so this is the 7th card, we have Judgment. So this is you guys feeling liberated, feeling free. And I think once you go on that journey, even just the first steps of that journey, if it is a journey for you guys, if you're leaving things behind, if you're taking off, if you're saying, you know what, I need to go in search of that missing 8th cup, or I just need to walk away from the situation, as it were, you know, this is not serving me anymore. That's going to give you such a huge sense of freedom, and you're really going to be feeling good in yourself, and you may even have that sense of freedom right now, right? That may even be happening right now, but I feel like there is a need for you guys to have that freedom as well. Maybe you felt like up until now in your life you haven't had that freedom, you know, to express yourself, to be yourself, to do what it is you want to do, to follow your dreams, right? And so you're walking away, or you're taking things, you know, into your own hands, and you're saying, you know what, I'm done with all of this, I'm walking away, or I'm going for that thing that I want, whatever, regardless of what anyone says, I'm, you know, doing me, right? And this is going to be very liberating for you guys. So we have the Wheel of Fortune in terms of, and this is your 8th card, in terms of what external influences are in your energy right now. And so this is great, because this is the universe backing you up, guys. This is the universe shifting things for you. Like I said, if that betrayal and abrupt endings and things, you know, sort of resonate with you, then you know, this is the wheel shifting for you. Okay, so we know with the wheel, what is up will come down, but what is down will always come back up. Okay, because the wheel is constantly moving like the world, right? So and this is also, generally speaking, the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position is a form of good luck. So there is good luck on your side, guys, for this whole situation. Okay, the universe is backing you up and, you know, helping you to move forward in a really, really positive way. So things are shifting, guys. The energy is shifting for you, and that is what's around you right now. Now, for your hopes and fears, it's great. We have the Star. So, you know, this can talk about wish fulfillment. And, you know, but this can also be, you know, this is the hopes card. This is having that faith in the universe and having faith that things will turn out in your favor, that things will come to justice, that you will get what you want. That you can achieve, you know, all that you set out to achieve. And that is really present here in your hopes. So we didn't get a fear, we got a hope, which is great. So and I think the universe is seeing that too. I think the universe, you know, is all too happy to support us when we, you know, show the energy of belief. You know, belief in the process, belief in, you know, the system, the universe, the way it works, right? But belief in ourselves as well. And I think when the universe can see that, it's kind of like, you know, it just, the whole situation gains more momentum. You know what I'm saying? And now for your final card, guys, the 10 of Cups. That is the outcome card, number 10. And we've got the 10 of Cups in number 10. So that is fantastic. So that is you guys feeling very happy, very satisfied, okay? You've gotten to that point where you've got what you wanted. You're emotionally fulfilled, okay? And you are happy. You are happy. If you're seeing a rainbow anytime soon, guys, you know, in your near future, take that as a sign, you know, that things are changing for you for the better. The universe is supporting you, and that you guys will get to where you want to get to. So in terms of job or career, you guys are going to make that achievement. You guys will get that job. You guys will start that business. Okay, you'll get that accolade, you will get that recognition within your job, even in general, okay? And in terms of finances, you know, even though we only got the 1 Pentacle card, but that's okay. You know, you guys are going to have enough, and more than enough, because you're going to be able to share that wealth with others. And, you know, I think what I'm seeing here, being that we have a lot of cup cards, it's just, even though you may be gaining financially and maybe even in a material sense, if this is in relation to, you know, some kind of inheritance or something, I think it's going to be more for you about the emotional side of things, like the heart space, right? And what that can really change for you, what that can offer you, or what it's given to you on a soul level and things like that. I think it goes a lot deeper than just surface level for you guys. So guys, this was your reading. I really, really hope that it helped. And, you know, I hope to see you on the next reading. But until then, guys, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's reading, if you like my energy, my channel, and leave a comment down below if you would like to do so. I would love to read it. If you just want to say hi, say hi. Other than that, guys, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Okay, hi pile 3. So we are on to you, and I hope that there's not too much background noise. I'm outside again today, guys. Sorry about that. But we are doing a Celtic cross reading for you guys today on your career and finances. So I just felt like doing something different, and guys, you will see numbers on next to all of the cards. This is to help you follow along with me as we go, because I know not everybody knows, you know, all the details of Celtic cross readings. So let's get into it. We also have a rune card for you for your general energy, and we're going to start off with that. So let's see. So you guys got Perthu. So uncertain meaning, a secret matter, a mystery, hidden things and occult abilities, initiation, knowledge of one's destiny, knowledge of future matters, and determining the future of your path. Interesting. Now, guys, so for card number 1, as you can see there, that is in the position of your present energy. And that is the 8 of Swords. So guys, right now you may be feeling stuck. You may be unsure how to move forward, where to go, what to do. Now, of course, Swords talk about the mind, guys. So this is perhaps a situation where, you know, you're overthinking things, you're worried about things that may not even happen or are happening, or maybe you're not seeing the situation for what it is, in terms of, you know, she feels like she's stuck. You can see a little bit of that card, guys, sorry. You know, she feels like she's stuck. She's standing there, she's got swords on either side of her, she's blindfolded. Little does she know, though, that she can walk forward or backwards. And so she's not actually trapped or surrounded by all those swords that she believes. So, you know, again, and our mind, you know, can play tricks on us. It really, really can, and it can trap us sometimes into thinking things that are not necessarily true. So, you know, this could be a situation of feeling stuck, but you're not actually stuck. So we have the Ace of Swords there in card position number 2, which is your challenge. And so for the challenge energy, that Ace of Swords, now this is new energy coming in. This is new beginnings. This is opportunity, okay? There may even be some new ideas. And I think that this whole scenario of feeling like you're stuck is going to could possibly, right, if you're not careful, you know, cause you to lose that opportunity or to waste that brand new energy that's coming in. Okay, so it's really important right now to be open-minded, try and see your situation from all angles, and even though you may be feeling stuck, you know, there could well be an answer. And this new opportunity that could be coming in, if that's what it is, or this new wave of energy, or communication even, you know, this could be someone communicating with you, that, you know, and that communication could be something that can help you move forward, right? So, you know, in terms of like, it could be an offer for something, it could be even just some advice, whatever it is, right? This could even be a download, you know what I mean? Something that the universe has given you, a spark of inspiration, an idea, right? But if you're going to feel like, oh, well, you know, but yeah, that's all great and all, and that sounds fantastic, but I'm stuck, and, you know, I really can't move out of the situation that I'm in, and, you know, try and be a bit more optimistic, guys. You really need to try and do that, because, you know, otherwise you may lose this energy, this opportunity that is wanting to be present in your situation right now. So on the left there, guys, the third card, we have the Tower. Okay, so now we are talking about, of course, career and finances. So maybe, for instance, this could be a new job offer coming in with that Ace of Swords, right? But you're going to turn it down because, you know, you think, oh, well, you know, maybe I can't accept another job right now because it may come with changes that you feel you can't adapt to, like having to relocate, for instance, or maybe they're different hours and you think, well, I like the hours that I've got. It's better pay, but I'm going to have to switch up my living situation and all those kinds of things. Try not to get held back from accepting something that could really, move things forward for you. So, and again, if that is in terms of finances, maybe you're feeling really stuck with your finances, like I'm kind of trapped, I can't move forward, I just need to stay where I am, my finances maybe aren't that great, but, I just need to stay stuck in this, I just need to, and that's the thing, we can get comfortable in certain situations, right? Because it's familiar to us, but don't let it become too familiar to the point where you're not open to, other, opportunities and maybe even a different solution to a problem that you're looking for, or something that's going to bring you out into a much better, circumstance than perhaps what you're in. So we have the Tower card, so that's in the present energy, and the past energy. So in the past, guys, you may have had a Tower moment. It may have felt very disruptive. It may have happened just like that, and you don't know where it came from, or why, and all that sort of stuff, and it's left you in a situation of lack, perhaps, and you're having to build from the ground up. But the thing I will say about the Tower, right, and I try to see all the cards in a form of good light, right? And the thing about the Tower is, yes, it's scary, yes, it can feel chaotic, when we're going through it. It can be disruptive, it can uproot our entire lives sometimes, yes it can. But the reason it happens is in order for us to be able to start anew. Sometimes we're building on something that's not stable, and it becomes like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. We're slightly going left to the left, to the left, to the left, and eventually it will all topple probably anyway. Through our own doing. And this is kind of where the universe comes in and says, okay, look, we're seeing your situation isn't sort of serving you right now, and maybe due to what I said, some kind of familiarity or feeling comfortable, you are staying put, and the universe is like, no, we'd prefer you to go into another situation so that you can move forward. We don't want you to stay stagnant and stuck in this situation. We want you to feel abundant and happy and going for those things that you want and having the things that you want, right? So this Tower moment comes in. Okay, but it is for your best good. So very likely you guys have had that as your past energy. Okay, and you may be feeling stuck right now because, where can I move? I've got no options, nowhere to go. But it's like saying a square, for instance. You can look at a square as four-sided, or you can look at it in terms of, when it becomes 3D and it's a dice, for instance, and there's 6 sides. You know what I'm saying? It's all about perspective. So, that could be your energy right now. We do have the Page of Wands as your 4th card, okay? And that is in the energy of your general future. So, in the future, guys, you are actually taking a step forward. And now, pages are usually about sort of the planning stages of things, right? So, this is about you really going, okay, what are my next steps? How can I get out of here? Or how can I move forward? What do I want to do? Where do I want to start this journey? And actually, making the plans to take that journey. And you can see on that card too, like he's ready to go. He's standing there, he's like, you know what? Yeah, let's do this. So I feel like for you guys, in the general future, this is you perhaps having accepted that energy, that new energy, let's hope so, right? And moving forward in that way with the new ideas that you have, or the new inspiration, or, even just feeling a little less stuck than perhaps you do now, right? So we have as your 5th card, sorry for the noise there, guys. We have as your 5th card the 4 of Pentacles, okay? So this can be in terms of, again, like I said, it's that energy of clinging to what you already have, right? But it's really hard for the universe to bring in new opportunities, or for you to be able to accept something new when you won't take out the old. So It's like saying, okay, I want to buy a new couch, but you leave the old couch in, and it's kind of like, well, we don't have room for the new couch, so we're just going to have to try and fit the new couch and squish that in next to the old couch, when really all you needed to do was just get rid of the old one, so you've got room for the new one. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to have that new energy come in and be a part of you and your circumstances and your environment, right, when you're not willing to let go a little bit, right? So that there's, so that your situation can breathe, so that there's space and energy for new to come in. And so you may be clinging tightly right now to your finances, because that's what we're talking about, right? So you may be clinging tightly to those finances right now, and thinking, well, maybe it's not what you were hoping for right now. It's not enough. Maybe you're just getting by. Maybe you're just paying the rent and you're getting your food and you're paying the bills, but you're saying, oh, I've got no money left for anything else. I can't, support my hobbies, or I can't, take a vacation, or I can't go do this or that, that's draining your energy right now. It's not feeling very good, because literally, maybe you're feeling a bit robotic, in terms of your life right now. It's like, get up, go to work, pay the bills, and there's not much else going on, because, you may feel like you're in that situation right now where you can't support or indulge in anything else that you want to do, right? So that could be a situation here as well. So I really think you need to look, and then this could be in terms of a job, as well. Maybe you're clinging tightly to a job, that you've had. Maybe you're like, well, I've worked for this company for X amount of years. Yes, there could be a better job out there, or maybe I've already been offered a better job, but, I don't know, it's an unknown. And that's what we fear, isn't it? The unknown. And so you say, it's an unknown situation. I don't know what this would be. I don't know, what to do with this new job. What if I don't like it? What if I don't like the people? What if I have a crappy boss? And what if I don't get a good position, and so on and so forth, right? And so you're already talking yourself down from this opportunity. And so you think, no, it's best to just stay in the job I've got. It's not the best job. Maybe it's not great hours. Maybe you don't like the people you're working with, or you don't feel you gel well with them or something, they're not your people. I don't know, but but you'll stay because it's familiar, and it's it's good enough for now, you will tell yourself. But don't tell yourself that, because you're not allowing those new opportunities to come in. So yeah, I mean, we had on that Perthu card, knowledge of one's destiny, knowledge of future matters, determining the future path. So, you may even feel like you're in a bit of a deliberation right now about where you are headed in your life. Maybe you are at a fork in the road, it may feel like, and it's kind of like, well, maybe it's easier to just stand here at the fork in the road, and look at the two options, rather than actually pick one. Maybe there's a bit of procrastination going on here, and that's good that I said that, actually, because I'm looking now at the card that's in your immediate future. That is the 6th card, and that is the 2 of Swords. So the 2 of Swords is about, it can be, for me, it's about procrastination. It's about knowing that you've got maybe a choice to make. Could be two decisions, it could be more, could be just that one choice. It doesn't matter, but the point is, she needs to make a choice here, and she's not making one. And this can be for several different reasons. This could be through maybe not having enough information yet to make a decision. So maybe you feel like you're not well informed. And we do have that too, uncertain meaning, right? A mystery, hidden things, right? So maybe you feel like, I just don't have enough information to know how to move forward right now. I don't have all the answers. And so, you're sort of holding yourself back in that regard. Maybe there isn't even a realization that you have a choice in front of you. We did talk about that 8 of Swords, right? Feeling stuck. And sometimes we can put ourselves so much so in that energy that we're not even seeing other energies that are around us, or opportunities, right? So maybe you do have a bit of a fork in the road situation, but you're not even seeing that for yourself right now. I have choices. I have options. What? I'm not even thinking about that right now. So, you could very well be in that energy. So this is your immediate future. But, ultimately, it's time to decide something. But remember too, with that procrastination, not making a choice is still a choice. You understand what I'm saying? So even if you're thinking, well, I'm just going to stay put and I'm not going to move forward. I'm just going to stay here. This is the safe option for now. Is it the safe option though? But you're still making a choice, even though you think you're not. So we have in your energy for the self here, and that is the 7th card here. So we have the 4 of Cups. Okay, so there is possibly something in your energy. There is new things, new opportunities, right? But you're in this energy of like, I don't want to know about it, or I can't even see it because I'm focused on other things. Perhaps, like I said, that energy of feeling stuck, that energy of, maybe you're not procrastinating, sorry, but yes, you could be. But what I meant to say was maybe you're being a bit pessimistic, what opportunities are coming for me? Who's going to offer me a new job, right? I've been working for this company for like 40 years or something, for instance. I don't know, right? Who's going to offer me a new job at this point? Don't think like that, right? Where are these new finances going to come from? I don't see how this is going to happen. Don't think like that, okay? Don't think like that. So there could be something that you're not seeing right now. There's new energy around you. There's new things, but you're in this shut off energy of like, I don't want to know about it. I don't want to see it, or it's just not there altogether. And if I do think I'm seeing it, I must be hallucinating. I must be dreaming, right? Try and get yourself out of that energy, because I feel like it's a real pessimistic kind of energy that you guys are in right now, as well as just sort of like just feeling down about, not just, well, that is, being pessimistic, but, just not being open-minded enough, guys, okay? A little too focused on other things that aren't serving you right now, that aren't for your highest good, that don't need to be focused on, and it's causing a lack of you being able to have that peripheral vision to see all the spectrum of things that are around in your energy field right now. Okay, so your external influences right now, and that is card number 8, is the 5 of Pentacles, guys. So that talks about a situation of lack, feeling out in the cold. So definitely right now, maybe you lost a job, guys. Maybe that's what the Tower moment was. Okay, so you're like feeling, feeling left out, maybe you haven't been putting in for new jobs. Maybe you think, oh, what's the point? Maybe you're looking at these jobs and thinking, oh, would they take me? Can I do that? I think you're being, I feel like there's this energy of you talking down to yourselves even. And in terms of finances, again, this could be a real situation of lack where, you don't have enough to maybe even fully support yourself right now. Let's be honest, these situations do happen. And, I'm looking at these 2 people here, one of them who is injured, and, maybe you're thinking, I can't afford to, even pay medical bills if I had to at this point in time, if something were to happen for me. Maybe some of you did get injured at your job, maybe, and you've had to be out of work for a while, and that's, caused a stop to your finances, and it's caused a halt in your job and all these kinds of things, and sort of much more difficulties. But take that, though, in a more positive light. Now, I know that sounds ridiculous, okay, in a way, right? What is she talking about, But maybe all of this happened, if you did lose a job, for instance, right? Maybe all of this happened so that you could rethink what it is that you want to do. Maybe this job is not only not serving you in terms of you're not getting paid enough, or you're not getting respected enough, or something like that, but maybe it's not in alignment with you as a person. It's not in alignment with your life purpose, or something that, fills you up on a soul level, that really, makes you feel good about getting up and going to work every day. And I know that we can't always have that luxury. People will say, not everybody has that luxury of, going to a job that they love. Sometimes you've just got to have a job for job's sake. Yes, But and I definitely agree with that. You know, not everybody's life purpose has to be something involving career. I think a lot of people get a bit confused when it comes to life purpose, and they think, oh, this has to do with my career and what I'm supposed to do. But you know, life purpose could be having children, so being a good mother to your children, or a good father. You know, it can be anything really. It doesn't have to be in the you know, work realm. So you know, but so I understand, you know, some people can be like, if that's the case, you know, some people can say to themselves, well, you know, I'm happy just to have that 9 to 5. Doesn't, you know, really fill me up to the brim, but I've got other stuff that does, you know, or my life purpose involves other things, and that keeps me happy, and I'm happy to just have the job as, you know, paying the rent and, you know, other little things that I want to do, and so on and so forth. But you know, there could have been a situation like this. Maybe it felt very chaotic, and you've kept yourself in the energy of like, I'm just going to stay put here. This way, you know, nothing else can crumble around me because it's already crumbled, and I'm just going to sit here in the rubble, and I'm going to, you know, stay put. And I'm going to be a bit stubborn about it, and I'm, you know, going to, you know, just stay this way for a while. And that really isn't the best energy for you guys right now. Also, we have the 9 of Swords. That is your card number 9. 9 in the position 9. 9 may be relevant to you guys in some way, just because of that. But so, you know, this is a fear, of course. This is in the hopes and fears, sorry guys, you know, part of the reading. And this is, of course, a fear. So, you know, you could well have had a lot of sleepless nights, anxiety about this. Maybe, you know, this is a fear for you that you'll continue to feel this way, you'll continue to be in this energy, and that things are never going to change. But guys, this is what I have to say for you. This could have even brought in some things like depression and stuff for you guys, and I'm really sorry if it has. And obviously, if that is something that is extremely affecting you, you know, deeply right now, I you know, suggest that, you know, perhaps think about, you know, seeing a professional if you feel the need to help you with that. But you know, this can be that fear that, you know, things aren't going to turn around for me, things aren't going to get better. But guys, okay, in your outcome card we have the 6 of Swords, okay, and this is that transition card. This is the energy shifting, okay. This is you changing things, or the universe changing things, or the circumstances just naturally shifting for the better, right? So you're getting over those rough seas into the calmer waters, okay, and things are going to start to calm down. All right, and I do feel like, you know, a lot of this comes from, you know, perhaps, like I said, you finally making a decision on something, and, you know, even if it is to stand up in the rubble, you know what I'm saying? I did sort of pose that analogy. So even if it's just, right, I'm not going to sit here, I'm going to stand up, and, you know, maybe you're facing the situation for the first time and looking around at the rubble and going, wow, you know, well, this happened. But just that acknowledgement of, okay, I'm accepting the situation, that it happened, this is the energy I'm in right now, but it doesn't have to stay this way. And then you're focused on shifting that energy. And maybe now, you know, you've changed things around to where you're able to see those opportunities, and maybe you've even taken one which has led you to this 6 of Swords energy. So for your career and finances, you are definitely coming in to a more calmer period. Things are turning around for you guys. Now, the thing with the 6 of Swords, you can see there's still a little bit of rough waters there, and then there's the calm. So maybe you're not fully out of the rough waters just yet, okay, but you can feel that energy shifting. You can feel and maybe even see some of the changes ahead for you, which is a really good positive thing, because that then gives you something else to cling to, or to hope for, to hold on to in moving forward, seeing that things can, your situation is shifting and can actually change. Now, you know, that 6 of Swords can talk about travel as well. So maybe some of you guys are literally traveling somewhere to, you know, change your situation. You know, maybe, you know, traveling for a new job, or maybe, you know, you're relocating, something like that, that's going to make things better for you. Maybe some of you have realized, like, there's no point trying to rebuild, you know, where I am. So I'm going to root myself here and I'm going to plant myself somewhere else, and we'll try that. You know, it's like some of the plants, you know, that they don't grow in certain forms of dirt, you know, and you know, some people will say, you know, oh, I don't know why my plant, you know, isn't doing too well, and then all of a sudden, you know, they get better soil and you know, they're flourishing, right? So that could be a situation for some of you as well. But hold the hope, guys. Please hold the hope. Okay, I want you guys to try and stay as optimistic as you can. Try and do that, because that is going to open you up to possibilities and opportunities that are trying to come into your energy right now, that can really shift your situation and move you forward, guys. Okay, hold the hope, guys. Okay, this is not going to be forever. Hold that hope. And guys, this was your reading. I really hope you enjoyed you know, my energy, the channel. You know, obviously I know this wasn't the most positive message today, and I'm sorry, guys, but you know, there is something positive to come out of it, okay? And that is holding that hope, you know, finally figuring out maybe what, like I said, what it is that you guys want to do. And maybe this whole thing happened just so that you could figure out what it is that you actually want in life. And, you know, that's great, in my opinion, really great, because, you know, sometimes we sort of feel like we're sort of drifting, right? And to have, you know, a destination in mind, or, you know, at least know the path ahead or where we're headed, can be really great, a great feeling. So things are going to shift, guys, okay? Things are going to shift. Hold that hope. So leave a comment if you'd like to leave a comment, or you just like to say hello. Hopefully I will see you guys on the next reading. Do take care, guys. Stay optimistic. Keep that hope. Love all of you. Bye. See you next time.